Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a mid-monthly reading for those born under the energy of Sagittarius. And as these are coming out on Valentine's Day, I thought I'd do something a little different and focus on your heart's desire. So the person that you have on your mind that you're coming here to know more about, who's coming towards you, the energies they're going through, and some of yours too. That's good. Okay, let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Oh, way too many. Let's see how we go. Cards are supposed to come, they'll always come again. So. Three of Pentacles. So this could be someone working very hard, trying to manifest something in this relationship. It could also have to do with working relationships, someone that you're interested in at work, someone that's interested in you at work. But there is a lot of effort going into this, and just starting to see the fruits of your labors, or they are starting to see the fruits of their labors, so to speak. The Empress in reverse, working very hard but not being able to, feeling like they are lacking. It's like they don't have enough. So that's why they're working so hard, possibly trying to make some extra money to take you out on a nice meal, that sort of thing. But they're not feeling in a very stable place at the moment. This could also be your energy, of course, depends which way it goes, but I'm feeling it is, this is coming from this person. They feel that they're not good enough for you in many ways. Difficult for them to show how they feel. I'm getting a lot of cards coming out. It could be several people, but I'm definitely focusing on one person here. Although with the three, it can relate to, multiple people, but in this case I'm not seeing it. Five of Cups, Temperance in reverse. So, yeah, someone's feeling depressed about this. It's making them emotionally, mentally unbalanced. They can't find any peace. It's keeping this situation, or they're, it's like you're always on their mind. It's like if they've lost in this partnership, or if you've said no to them or haven't responded to them. I'm getting a deep sense of melancholy here. It's like it's not like they're crying about it, but they're definitely feeling sad about it. It's like it's more than sad. It's like, it's like they're having trouble eating, having trouble focusing, having trouble just the normal day-to-day life. It's like it's affecting their work. It's like they can't focus at work. It's like they feel like they're not good enough for you, like they don't have enough to offer you, and it's playing on them. It's like it may be also like you're not noticing them. Also with Temperance, could be another Sagittarius. I try and say, like, don't pay too much attention to the zodiac signs with the general reading, but it can be applicable to some people, so I do just mention them depending on your situation, however it goes, because you can always see many different energies in a reading. So here with the Page of Wands, it seems like I'm getting more like they're hoping for a message coming in from you. It's like, you know, it's like just anything, like they want to hear from you. It's like, even if you just, you know, reached out, said, hey, you know, it's just, it would just mean everything to them. It's like they're really feeling alone, feeling very, you know, it's just very depressed. They can't see any positivity in this, is what I'm getting. It's like they feel like they've lost out, or, you know, perhaps you're with someone else and, you know, they have this big crush on you, and you know, you might already be with someone else, or they know you're interested in someone else, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, they're hoping for communication with you, just, you know, anything, even just a hello, you know, just they just want you to notice them, you know. It's like they're feeling like completely like passed over, you know. It's yeah. They just want a message from you, you know, even something small, just a text, you know, is what I'm getting. Just to reach out and say, yeah, you know, it's like, you know, just to let them know, it's like, yeah, I know you're there, like, I remember you, I haven't forgotten about you. 'Cause that's how they're feeling. It's like they feel like you've forgotten about them, like you don't think that, it's like they don't exist, you know. So, Knight of Cups, perhaps, you know, this could be them wishing for a, you know, a loving offer, but I'm also getting they might actually, you know, pick themselves up enough and find the courage to actually make an offer towards you, coming towards, you know, Valentine's or around this time. You might actually hear from them, and they might get tired of waiting and just sort of put their best foot forward, you know, as much as they can, and at least sort of say, hey, you know, like, maybe you want to go out sometime, or, you know, just sort of catch up or something, or, you know, it's like, it's not going to be like I'm getting like they just want to hear from you, but what they're sending out is a little bit more than just a normal message. It's like, they're sort of saying, it's like, hey, you know, like, I want to spend time with you, I want to do something, just, you know, just you and me, and sort of just, you know, catch up, get to know each other a bit better, you know, just have a little time for us, and, you know, just you know, see where things go. Maybe we might see each other again, and there might be something coming out of it. You know, I'm getting very much, it's like this person might be coming towards you with this offer, but they do really want to hear from you. At least they, you know, it's like they're tired of waiting. You know, they're tired of feeling like they don't exist, like they can't manifest a situation, so they're gonna, it's like they're going to try and go against what they've been feeling and sort of pick themselves up a bit, find the courage to actually move, just you know, make a move towards you. So let's see what else we have for you for this person. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Perhaps this could be for some of them where you haven't responded, or maybe you're not interested and they're feeling crushed, or, but it could be also like, if you're responding to this message, it's like it's taking them out of this burdensome cycle, is what I'm getting. It's like this is the, like, it's an ending of these feelings for them, you know, like just feeling utterly defeated. Like, it's just how they've been feeling the whole time, and it may continue for them, you know, a little bit. It's like it's going to take a lot for them to really come out of this. I'm not too sure if this is an ex you're dealing with. It could be for some, but it's someone around you that you haven't really paid much attention to, but they do, like, they've had this crush on you for a while, and perhaps you haven't noticed it. You know, it could be someone from, you know, with work, but they've definitely be feeling like they've been passed over, like you haven't noticed them or been giving them, you know, much attention. Yeah, I'm getting it's like they've had enough of feeling like this. Like they want to try and have something good in their life, someone good, and that like they want that someone to be you. You know, they see something in you that it really sort of it wants it sort of like it brings out it wants to, how can I say, it's like with all these feelings, it's like there's something that's you draw out of them that's like the best side of them, you know, that wants to come out. And they might have a lot of negativity or just have been having a difficult life, you know, and just it's like you kind of bring out the what does come out of them towards you is like the best of them in a lot of ways. Let's see what else we have for you, Sagittarius. This one. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So they're definitely feeling like if they haven't heard from you, or it's like this isn't going to happen like this, it's like all in their head, you know, it's like it's not going to manifest in the physical world. It's like an opportunity lost. Maybe it's like you weren't getting the message they were trying to put across. Maybe they put it across the wrong way. They were just trying to be honest with their feelings. Perhaps you said no, and it's like this person is like it's almost like an acceptance in a lot of ways, where they just, you know, it's like, well, their worst fears have sort of come true in a lot of ways with this, is what I'm getting. It's like, well, you know, I shouldn't have hoped for anything. It's like, you know, it's, you know, I'm silly to have, you know, even thought there was something possible with this great person. It's a sad story. Don't read them when they come out sideways, unfortunately. Not in a general reading. Eight of Swords in reverse. So it looks like they're going to be coming out of this mental conflict. It's like they've just been going through this stuff for so long. It's really been draining them. They're just tired of it. You know, it's like they just want some happiness in their life, and it's like anytime they try, they get shot down, you know, really, and it really affects them a lot. You know, it's like, you know, it's like when they're defeated, it's not like just like one sword for them. It's like, yeah, it's like they've been, you know, just been hit multiple times over and over. Perhaps they were pinning a lot of hopes on this offer, and, you know, maybe that there was some light at the end of the tunnel, but they definitely see it's like if you said no, and like for any reason, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, I just don't have time that day, you know, maybe another time. It's like, bang, it's like, oh no, they never, you know, it's like, you know, they don't want to hang out with me, they don't want to have this stuff. It's like they're going to take it really badly, is what I'm getting. And then it's just sort of going to come through. It's like in just acceptance of like, it's, well, you know, it's all in my head. I'm not going to sort of, this isn't going to happen. It was silly of me to do it. But it seems like this is a temporary sort of way of thinking for them. It's like with the Eight of Swords in reverse, it's like they're going to be coming out of this sort of mentality. You know, it's like they're not going to stay trapped in it, which is good, actually. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. So there could be something with this person here. I mean, there could be, this is definitely what they're wanting with you, is this wonderful life. This is what they're dreaming of, you know, this wonderful life, this happiness. And I think that's, you know, it's why they're hurting so much, is like this is what they keep picturing, but in reality it's like this is sort of the energy that's surrounding them. what I'm feeling here with this Knight of Cups, it's like even just making that move towards you has sort of started turning the cycle, like just changing this energy that they're in, and they start coming out of it, like this heavy sort of it's like a dark, it's like just sitting alone in the dark with no lights on sort of thing, you know. It's like they're coming out of that, you know. They might start, you know, having one or two lights on around the place, maybe not near them, but just so, you know, there's a little light creeping in, you know, and they slowly start sort of coming out of this sort of this phase or this mentality that they're in. It's interesting. Let's see. What's the most important message here for Sagittarius in this connection? Light. Yeah, as I was saying, there's light coming in for this person. Whether this could be either through you, if you do, perhaps, you know, I see them coming out of this energy. It's like it's quite smooth, and it's a little quicker than what I was sort of expecting, to be honest. So perhaps you do sort of go towards them, or maybe you'll take them up on the offer to sort of, you know, maybe we should go for a coffee or something, and it just sort of goes, they sort of start, you know, maybe all that stuff was in my head, you know, and it's like they could start to see the light shining through, as like I was saying. It's like maybe they might have a couple more lights on in the place or something, and not feeling so alone in the dark anymore. I don't know, I'm sort of getting to, it's like either way, them picking up the courage to actually come towards you with this offer has sort of changed the dynamic of their vibration has changed. It starts changing, definitely. It's like this. So I was getting, it's like, yeah, they take things badly, but it's like that's sort of like the end of it for them. It's like they can't keep holding on to this energy they're finding. It's like they want to come out of it, you know, they want to come out of this dark and into the light, and they're allowing themselves to do so. Quite interesting. Bottom of the deck here, obstacles and challenges. Yeah, there definitely has been a lot for this person, but it's like they're trying to take this step, you know, they're afraid to take it, but they actually, you know, they do take this step towards you, and it's like, it's, you know, it may be one small step over a passage like this, but the amount of ground they're actually covering for what they're actually fearing, like what's down there, is actually a big thing. Like once they make that step in that direction, it's like either with or without you, like don't sort of like this person is going to actually start improving a lot. And this is representing of the sun, so it's also, it's like the, you know, it's like the sun starting to come out from the dark clouds for this person. I think it's like you've given them some hope in a lot of ways. Either, I think it's like within themselves, like they're starting to see themselves in a different light. Yeah, it's you never know, you know. I don't see this person as like being I just see them in a very like a depressed and dark state. It's just stuff in their life just sucks, you know. Sometimes it does. I don't see them as a particularly bad person or anything like that. I'm actually seeing them going through some quite positive changes, and it's actually it takes a lot of strength and courage to actually come through, and to actually allow themselves to come through this energy is actually shown of great character, you know, especially for someone in this sort of position. You know, maybe you should take another look. That could be worth a shot, you know, you never know. It'll definitely make their life a lot better anyway, and it'll be good for them, I'm sure, to have some good company with someone like yourself, you know. You know, Sagittarius, very, you know, very energetic, very like a how would you say, exudes a lot of positive energy, a lot of action, you know, and sort of, you know, can be a lot of fun to be around, and they can be quite serious and quite intelligent, you know, and they might look up to you a bit in a lot of ways, and it's like they kind of want to emulate you in a little way too, like they're trying to get closer to you. So yeah, I mean, it's having a positive effect on them. Yeah, it might be worth. You never know. I don't get that they're a bad person at all. It's just their circumstances that just aren't great. You know, it's yeah, it might be worth having a coffee with them. Maybe you might get to know them a bit better, and they might get to know you a bit better, and you might start off with a friendship, and who knows? But you never know. You might make a good friend out of it. That's for sure. But yeah, they're definitely coming through some very heavy stuff they've been trying to deal with. Some, you know, really hard emotions, some really, you know, deep stuff. You know, trying to come through something like that, and something, you know, it's actually quite quickly how they're coming through it. It does show some great character. But yeah, you never know, Sagittarius. Might just be worth giving it a shot. The choice is always yours. I do hope this helped bring some clarity to your situation, and I'll be back for the March monthly readings, and until then, take care.